Hello and welcome back to the Motivating Force podcast. Host Sway here, and joining me as always, we have Justin. On this wonderful Hump Day episode, we're bringing back our segment called The Gym. As you know, this is where we talk about anything fitness related, nutrition, and that bro talk when we happen to go to the gym. This episode is going to be more holiday related. Seeing how Thanksgiving is right around the corner, we're going to be more focused on the nutrition aspect.
So I think traditionally, or as tradition should be when we start the gym segment, how's the gym been going for you, bro?
Gym's been great. I've been doing my cutting recently for the holidays.
So, in preparation. Very smart.
Yep. Eating's been a little bit different because I'm not overloading carbs and all that. So trying to cut down some weight so then I can kind of go ham on the ham and turkey.
Very nice. Sounds good. Yeah, that'll be good, man.
How about you?
Terrible. I haven't been in 2 weeks. Oh, well, okay. I've been twice in 2 weeks. I'll give myself that much credit, but it has not been going well. That's okay. Sometimes you need those breaks, but you're getting back into it here shortly, especially through the holidays, getting back into it. No time like the present. So have not been making those preparations in advance that you've been making.
Well, I know that you've been changing your schedule in general. Like you've been doing early mornings and you've been getting up, doing a bunch of stuff before you go to work, as opposed to just getting up, going to work, and then going to your workout in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
So I can understand that's already a big shift for you.
Yeah, it has been. It's been affecting a lot of things in that regard, but you know, we're getting there. You know, progress is going to come from that, and better lifestyle in general. I'm looking forward to doing that, but I'm also looking forward to eating all this delicious food throughout the holidays.
Oh, this is the one thing I look forward to the most is Thanksgiving, because I get to eat so much good food.
And for you especially, you are a house jumper.
Well, this is the benefit of having a broken family. All right, making the positive out of a negative situation, right? I have multiple houses that I could go to because my mom is obviously not going to have dinner with my father. So I can have a Thanksgiving celebration at my mom's house, Thanksgiving at my dad's, my girlfriend's parents, you know, you guys. So it is a lot of food for me, and that's always been the joy in the holidays.
Yeah, man. One of these Thanksgivings, I need to hop on that wagon with you and just ride with you, and we'll go to your parents' house. Both of them. We'll go to mine.
You are more than welcome, and I will always bring you along with me. Unfortunately, they would have to know in advance so then they can make double the amount of food because we would destroy all the food that they lay out for us.
Yeah.
So there's that. But it is very fun. One thing I did want to know was for you, do you guys like have a traditional like Thanksgiving in your house, or do you guys go out to eat? I know a lot of people of your color go out to Cracker Barrel.
That we do, but no, this people of color family in particular, we don't.
What color are you?
Like participating in people having to work on the holidays.
Oh, okay.
And we don't like being the reason that people are away from their family on the holidays.
Yeah.
So we make it a point to not go out anywhere to eat during those days. So we always eat from home, and we don't even have a traditional set meal for the holidays. Ironically, we do have one appetizer that's set up, and that is always a green bean casserole.
Oh, those are so good.
Yeah.
And it's funny because I've only learned to love that in the past, I want to say 3 years, where I did hang around a lot of non-Latino people,
Yeah.
a lot of white folks that I grew up with. They started bringing out the green
bean casserole.
Green bean casserole.
Can't even say it, man.
I'm not familiar with it, but it's so good. And I don't think I'm able to make it.
Yeah, well, just know there's going to be plenty of it at my parents' house.
Well, okay. I'll be there before I roll, so then she doesn't need it all.
And yeah, good luck with that. Yeah, so that's the only thing, you know, we always switch between the ham, the turkey, and all that. Prime rib, you know, things
that's
of
a
that
good
nature. One. Yeah, I think one year we did brisket.
Oh, wait, like it actually switches out? It's not like you just add on?
No, we switch out the main protein and just everything. It's just whatever we feel like making that year in abundance of. So there's really, like I said, no set tradition as far as meals go. Even for Christmas, it's always
Random.
just random. Just
Yeah.
a lot. We just know it's going to be a lot. That's all.
Yeah, that's the one thing. My grandparents actually, the Christmas is where they actually have the big dinner because they don't celebrate Thanksgiving with the family. But it's always like this rice and chicken thing that they only make on Christmas. So I'm always looking forward to that. That's the tradition. But my mom makes this like sweet ham with pineapples and cherry thing. And then recently when she got with my stepfather, then they introduced the turkey. But that ham's always there on Thanksgiving.
Very nice. So you just get additions.
Yeah, I get like constant build up of that table.
Nice, man. More pickings, man.
Yeah,
More pickings.
never take things away unless it's going on my plate. What?
Yeah. Well, as we get into all these meals here, you know, we do want to, being in the gym, we do want to watch our eating habits. So some simple questions we posed here, you know, is it okay to overeat on holidays? Should I continue to count calories if you're into that kind of thing? And on the contrary, should I just let go and live life? I think there's one common answer to all those questions.
Yes. Now, to preface, is this going to be feelings, no fact, or is this going to be facts, no feelings?
I think we're going to have a good mixture.
Okay.
I really do.
Okay.
Because I do have some facts to bring to the table because I do want people to, of course,
Understand the importance of nutrition around this time, right?
Yeah. There's a lot of nutrition is based around feeling because you need to do what's going to be successful for you. That's how you succeed in having a good nutritious plan for yourself is not eating food that you think tastes like crap.
Yeah. And it's also based on the individual because that's the problem with these like whole diet plans that are just for everyone. Because they don't work for everyone.
No, there's no one trick pony when it comes to your eating habits. But the concurring answer, of course, would be yes. You should do whatever you feel is going to make you comfortable.
Am I going to be comfortable overeating on the holiday? Hell yeah.
I was going to say, as long as you don't wear a belt.
Oh, no, dude. Stretchy pants all day long.
Yeah. There's getting into a more factual side to preface the whole eating habits thing. Jordan Syatt, he's a podcaster of the fitness world. We will definitely drop his handle down below. Make sure you check him out. He is such a down-to-earth guy. I've gotten to learn a lot from him in the recent years. He had on his show a bodybuilder / coach who really drove home a point that stuck with me, and it was the fun factor of eating.
Yeah.
And this was all about talking about cheat meals. He said, when you're eating cheat meals, which holidays would be one, he says, you should eat enough that you hate yourself, but you shouldn't eat so much that you want to kill yourself. So don't intentionally eat nasty, greasy food and make yourself feel like shit just because you can. Continue to eat foods that your body agrees with and eat as much of it as you want.
Yeah, because then that just makes you appreciate the workout, makes you appreciate the diet that you've been doing before that.
Yeah.
It's going to make you want to keep doing that instead of just, screw it, I should just keep eating like this.
And it's also, you know, these cheat meals, these cheat days for the holidays that are coming up, you want to be able to get back in the gym right away, right? You're not trying to break your schedule. You're just trying to have this little moment in time, that day or two where, you know, you get to enjoy time with family, not think about it, take that little mini vacation, but you're not trying to make this major change. So if you're going to go out there and eat 4 liters of queso dip and you have this rock in your stomach for a week, it's going to keep you out of the gym.
Yeah.
So you do need to eat consciously, but go at it. Go out there, get after it, because in 2 days, once you let it all pass, you're going to feel just fine. You're going to be back to your normal dieting. And the main point with the fun factor is eat all you want, enjoy as much as you want, but be able to get back on track as soon as you can.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to break those habits.
Yeah, getting back on track is very important. And the concept of it being that cheat day is something that people should really take to heart, is because it's the cheat day, not the cheat week. I know a lot of families always give out leftovers to people. And I've seen it firsthand even with me, where like I'll take home 6 to 10 Tupperwares of different food because, you know, 5 houses. But then that all gets piled into my dinners for the rest of the week. And then I'm eating like Thanksgiving for a week instead of Thanksgiving Day, So for the people to be mindful, like don't just keep eating that way just because it's the same food. Just break it up. You can eat the turkey and the stuffing and all that the rest of the week, but don't eat that same amount.
Yeah, don't overdo it like
Yeah.
you did on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, cheat day is Thanksgiving.
Yeah, that's smart, man, because of course you can save that money, but that doesn't mean crack open the whole thing of mac and cheese you took home and devour it in one day and then, the turkey the next. No. Still keep your portions up after.
Yeah, because that's one thing that I've really been appreciating is like home cooked meals and like planning out my nutritional diet with this whole like gym lifestyle that or healthy gym lifestyle that I've been implementing. And it's very beneficial to see how I can build up that plan to Thanksgiving so then I'm not like hitting a brick wall when I get there. Like I'm still able to have that energy. I'm not overloading my carbs. So then,
Yeah, no, it makes sense.
It's not going to like halt me.
I have a feeling you're going to do much better this holiday season than I'm going to.
Why?
You're going to come out on top. It's just a feeling, man. So you're making the preparations. You're doing what you should be doing here, and I'm admittedly, I'm not.
I mean, you're going into it with the right mindset.
Yeah.
Very negatively. No, I'm kidding. but you know what you should be doing, so I don't see that it's going to be a problem for you. You just get back to the gym afterwards.
It's the whole idea of feeling bad about it, and you can't let it weigh yourself down, and you shouldn't feel bad about it. Enjoy the day. You have my permission. Here's your free card, right?
Yes.
Get out there, enjoy that meal, eat till your heart's content, and maybe a little bit more if you can.
Tag us in your Instagram pictures if you post any.
I would love to see what you guys are eating. It's going to inspire me to eat more and more food. And I'm going to look at these pictures on our Facebook page if you put them there over at The Motivating Force. And I'm also going to go look at them on the Instagram at PodcastTMF. We're also going to be posting up a video on YouTube. We're going to do a little vlog style here of Thanksgiving and take you guys around the house and show you guys all the good eatings that we're talking about right now.
Yeah, and I'm going to be showing you all the different tables that I'm going to be at.
Yeah, Josue's going to be bringing the variety, that's for sure.
Hell yeah, brother. All right, but talking about that anxiety and stuff, I hear a lot of holiday anxiety, especially times like Thanksgiving and Christmas, because you're going to be around a lot of family that you don't usually see. It's not something that I struggle with because my family doesn't really judge me. But I know this topic comes up with a lot of people that have like judgy grandparents or aunts or uncles. Like, hey, you're looking fat. Are you sure you should be eating that much? That's the concept, or that's the idea that I get from holiday anxiety. Do you have any personal experience with that?
A little bit. I get it secondhand from my wife and when we're with her family sometimes. And not even directly, of course, but, you can hear the comments going out and forth just because it is a larger gathering. For myself, I have a family this size that can fit in the palm of your hand. So our biggest events are still less than 10 people. So, not too familiar with that exact situation. But what I can tell our listeners who do deal with this holiday anxiety, I got some good news for you. If you're out there, you're listening to us right now, you're trying to live a structured life, you're trying to get better for yourself, I guarantee you're going to be surprised at hearing the positivity that's going to come from your family when they see the differences you're making in your life, that hopefully we're here to help you get through.
Well, that's great. Yeah, because like I said, I didn't have any personal experience with that. So I just know a lot of people do struggle with that concept. And it's something that they overthink a lot when it comes to family gatherings. Like, what are my cousins going to think of me? What are all these other people going to think of me that don't see them, like that they don't see you often? But then it's also like a callback to our Rings of Friendship episode where we talk about the importance of those people's opinions. It's like, it's not really worth it in the long run, really. Like, to worry about what your second cousin twice removed thinks of you because you're eating your second bowl of mac and cheese, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Right?
Amen to that. Thank you, Socrates, for teaching me the ways of Stoicism. But that's a true thing, though, and people do get in their heads over that. And another thing that people really do get in their head with that is, of course, the grandparents, like you said, being like, oh man, you're looking a little thick.
Some chonky.
How about let's not eat so many mashed potatoes today?
Like, then don't make it, Grandma. What you doing?
But let me tell you what, though, man. If it's true,
Yeah.
right, you are a little thick, a little more on the love handle side of things. I'm telling you what, this one day isn't going to make it worse. So screw it, eat up, because the one day is not going to change anything. And if it really does bother you about that criticism you're getting, take that honest look in the mirror, make your adjustments accordingly,
Yeah, it's the importance of fat shaming to an extent. Like when it's people that you care about and it's their health, that's a great motivating force behind somebody like getting to a healthier weight. Making them suffer on a holiday, that makes no sense.
Yeah.
So it's
100%.
like you could feel bad, but enjoy your Thanksgiving is what we're trying to say. Afterwards and post holiday season, what you do to change that is what matters.
Yeah, and it's all about not being so offended by it or so stuck to what people have to say, and being on the controversial side here of talking about fat shaming. I am 100% in agreement with Joe Rogan on that, where he says, fat shaming works almost 100% of the time. And he goes, I'll tell you why. Personally, every time that somebody that I know genuinely cares about me comes up and tells me I'm fat, never once did I not go and immediately lose 5 to 10 pounds.
Yeah, and that's the key word. It's that they care about you or you care about them. When it's people that you're just seeing on the street and you're going up to them and fat shaming them, that's too much. Like it has to be somebody like that It's not like you're also going up to your dad and being like, hey, fatty, what are you doing? Like you do it appropriately for the situation, for the person. You don't want to go out there and like make them super depressed about it, but get them to realize the issue.
Yeah.
Like that's how I see it, because I think it is beneficial as well. It helped me when I was working with my mom a couple years ago. We had a coworker that would keep like playing with my little chichos, my little belly rolls, calling me chubby because we would eat so much during lunch. And I was like, wow, I got to make a change in this. So then I started going to the gym, and after that, 6-pack. No, I'm just kidding. 6-pack ever since.
Yeah, 6-pack of Yingling. All right. No, that's a good point, though. That anxiety all comes down to remember who you are, stay grounded in yourself. These people you don't see all that often, don't let it get underneath your skin. We do come to a place in our minds where we see blood family and we put that label of importance on them, even if they are that second, third removed cousin. And we're like, well, they're related to me, so they must have some value in my life. And the honest truth might be to the contrary of that.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Enjoy yourself. Have a good time. That's what we're here preaching at the gym. Don't worry about it so much. And the question should be, are you going to worry about it after the holidays?
Is it really going to affect you enough that you're going to think about it the next day and make a choice to go start a healthier lifestyle on it?
Yeah, or continuing your healthy lifestyle. So the question I have for you is, after I eat all this delicious food and I listen to my family members call me fat and I give them a big old middle finger, and then the next day happens and I go, okay, this is going to be easy. I can make up all those calories I just ate. I only need to run an extra 254 miles by Christmas to burn off all those extra calories. No big deal, right?
Wrong.
Oh, am I wrong?
Because I would just, like we said, we put in that perspective of cheat day, right? You're taking the one day to eat as much as you want. You don't have to like over exercise and drill yourself because you had a little bit more fun on this cheat day than any other cheat day. Stick to your exercise routine. Hell, I mean, it wouldn't hurt to always try to push an extra mile in your run, but come on. You don't have to worry about over exercising. That's the biggest like scare or the fear that people have, I would think, when it comes to like post holiday or even the New Year's resolution workouts, is that they have to go hard because they went so hard eating, don't you think?
Yeah, they think they can magically make up for it, And the problem is, a lot of exercise, a lot of the rewards you get from exercise come from consistency.
Yeah.
Which is where a lot of people fall short in the gym. When you over exercise, you really put your consistency at risk because all you're doing is raising your chance of, delayed onset muscle soreness.
Yeah.
Injuries. And just burning out. If you're going to really punish yourself with a workout, I mean, how many days a week are you going to be willing to punish yourself?
Yeah.
Eventually, you're going to be sick and tired of it.
Yeah. Speaking of sick and tired, you could even push yourself to the extreme where you then have that negative experience attached to the gym, and let's say you start running and then you need to throw up because you're so full and you're pushing yourself too hard. So then you go throw up in the bathroom at the gym, and then you're like, wow, that was disappointing. I never want to do that again. So then you stop going to the gym. I have a friend who personally runs a couple miles and throws up every time.
Yeah, man, that sounds really familiar to me. If you guys can't catch up on the sarcasm there, he's speaking about me.
Yeah, but that's not anymore.
No,
those are
not.
the good old days when you were out of shape.
No, we can definitely get into that on a future gym segment, but a lot of that did have to go into
pushing
my
yourself too
beginner.
hard, right?
Yeah, but it was my understanding of working out in the first place, right? Because and as we come up past the holidays, again, the New Year's, you guys make those resolutions that you're going to hold on to for about 15 to 20 days, and you're going to go and push yourself way too hard because you think you're doing a good thing and you're not. And the origins of my exercising experience really comes from doing physical training at pool E functions for the Marine Corps. Yeah, they push you, of course, because, military mindset, especially the Marine Corps, they do have their reasons. I don't fault them at all for any of the training that happened. But, I mean, you were congratulated for throwing up, because in the military, you have to give 110% because your workouts are about life and death situations.
Yep.
And
the throw up was the 10 extra percent. Yes.
Yeah, they knew you meant it. They knew you did it. For yourself listening at home or in the car, I don't think your workouts are really going to determine a life or death event in your life. So giving 110% probably isn't something you got to do. You don't have to work out until you throw up. You don't have to work out until you can't lift a pen to a piece of paper anymore.
Or pushing the clutch in your car.
Yeah, it doesn't need to be that serious for you.
Bad experiences on some leg days, but overworking is really bad. Pushing yourself too much.
Yeah, don't let it affect your ability to perform just your daily tasks, And don't feel bad about eating too much and trying to keep track of those calories and how to burn them off the next day. It's going to be negligible for you, man. Count it as carb loading. If you're that serious about it, you could do a weekend fast throughout the holidays at a couple points.
Yeah, don't take the Tupperwares home.
Yeah.
That's another one. You don't have to take those handouts.
Yeah.
Just have that one cheat day and do that fast that you said, but continue that workout routine.
Of course, man. And because you will be, undoubtedly loaded up on carbs, and that fasting is going to be a lot easier for you than you think. Just make sure that if you do want to take that route, you do want to fast and help kind of reset your gut after eating some foods that you don't normally eat. Make sure you go into it with the right mindset.
Do it properly.
Yeah, I do. I would heavily endorse doing a fast over the weekend, but do it with an intention. Don't do it just because you had excess calories, because that's a really bad place to put your mind into. But go on a fast and, hit up some of our previous episodes maybe you haven't listened to. Go read some books, some inspirational books, things of that nature. When you're fasting, it is a really great opportunity for you to align your mind with your body.
Yep.
Because
I was going to say
it gives you constitution.
Yeah, I was going to say not only that, but it also gives you that clear headspace when you actually hit that point. Like the first couple days, I mean, it sucks to start fasting when you're just trying to cut all these things out of your body. Your body doesn't like that. But there is a point, just like a runner's high. You're going to get through the part that sucks, but then you're going to hit this magical point that you just feel so lighter.
Yeah.
Like you feel a lot lighter. You feel like you have this clear train of thought, and it's worth it. And if you have a right mindset attached to that, you're going to want to just keep that going.
Yeah, definitely. It's not going to struggle through when you're thinking about all the calories you're burning off that were extra. It's going to make you fail. Go through it with the right headspace. Take it for the mind-body connection you get from it. Push through it. It's going to help clean your gut out. That clear headspace is going to help clear up some of that anxiety for you. And I guarantee you're not going to over-exercise when you're fasting.
Yeah, you're not going to have a lot of energy at the beginning. That's for sure. But to wrap this all up, we just really want to emphasize that, especially for this holiday season, enjoy the time with your family or your significant others, or if you're going out to dinner at a Cracker Barrel. Enjoy the time you have with the people that you're surrounding yourself with. Don't worry about what they're thinking about your plate, how much you're eating. Don't worry about how you're going to feel the next week because of it. Go into it with a right headspace that we were talking about, and just stay positive about it. Just have fun. Live your life, and just remember that Thanksgiving is a cheat day. Your weight is a reflection of your daily habits, and this one day isn't going to change that. If you just be consistent with your day-to-day and your diet, and you have that good nutritional diet plan for yourself, you'll be all right.
Well, I couldn't have said it more beautifully myself there, Josue. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in on this wonderful hump day. I hope you keep this episode in the back of your mind as the holidays progress this year. And make sure you like and share the video to your other family members so that way they might not be so judgmental during this holiday season. Remember to follow us on all of our social medias. We're over at Facebook at The Motivating Force. You can find us on Instagram at PodcastTMF. While you're here on YouTube, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell icon. So every Monday and Wednesday at 8 a.m., you'll get a sweet little notification that'll take you straight to our newest video. And until next Monday, go on and get.
And in the spirit of Thanksgiving, like these turkeys say, gobble gobble.